Hi everyone, so I said I would do an update on the guardianship process. So this is the second video after everything has been completed. So it's already February somehow, and his court date was December 4th. So I guess it's been a little over 2 months since I became his guardian, and I have received the certificate, so everything is good to go. So I was just going to let you know the steps that I had to take to become my son's guardian. And I did this to protect myself and to protect him throughout his life, because he's not capable of making proper decisions for his own life based on his disabilities. So he turned 18 on November 28th, and I started the process in October. So I had a lawyer help me because it seemed overwhelming and I didn't know everything I needed to do so that it would all go smoothly and I didn't show up to court and not have the information I needed. I do wish that there was some sort of checklist that was online to let us know what we needed to get done in order to complete the process. When I did my own research, I didn't find a few of the things that were necessary. So I do wish that there was more information available to, moms like us, so we didn't have to hire lawyers for this sort of situation. But I did, and I'm glad because she made it very simple for me. So the first thing that I did was have the criminal background check, and that was on October 8th. And I had to go have my fingerprints taken, and they sent those off to the FBI because you have to have state and federal. And this is all for Rhode Island. Other states could be different. So my lawyer told me that Rhode Island was a little more difficult than some states. So I don't really know what that means. So the other thing I had done was a physician has to fill out a multiple page form, and it's called the Decision Making Assessment Tool. And it has a lot of questions, and a lot of them they might not even know. So I did look at all the questions, and I also gave her answers to them in case she needed some assistance, because she doesn't know if he understands money. She's his pediatrician. So some of the questions, they just wouldn't know. And it's helpful if you give them the information so that they can fill out the form properly, because this form goes to the judge who ultimately makes the decision. So the next thing, Brendan was served on November 4th. So the lawyer sent in paperwork asking for a court date, and then they have to serve the child and let them know what's going on. He just came to the house and explained to Brendan what was happening and the court date. And obviously I told Brendan what was going on, and he was actually excited to be served and got to keep the paperwork, and he just enjoyed it. We took pictures and everything. And then, so the next step was a guardian ad litem comes to the house, and this is court appointed, and this person just comes and does like a 10-minute interview and asks Brendan a lot of questions, and asked basically if he understood what I was doing and why I was doing it, and if he thought that I would be a good person to be his guardian. Of course he said, I don't know. Or no, he asked if there was anyone better to be his guardian than me, and he said he didn't know. So the guardian ad litem was like, that's a fair enough answer. So that was on November 25th. And then our court date was December 4th. So all these reports get sent to the judge, and then they give you your court date. And ours was sooner than I had anticipated, which was good. It was literally days after he turned 18. Worked out perfectly. Due to COVID, we had to wait in our cars until our case was up. So then we just went inside, we sat down, and it took all of 5 minutes. The judge already has all the reports from the physician, the guardian ad litem, the background check. So he already makes his decision, before you're even in there. So he gave me full guardianship of all financial and medical decisions, and I had no limitations, which I don't really know what that means. And then you're also set a bond. I was set a $200,000 bond. I asked my lawyer what was, why they set a bond. And she said basically just to protect his assets because he has a special needs trust. So whatever they got to do, they can do it. I don't mind. So they only asked Brennan a few questions, and they just said I was appointed guardian, and that was it. So it took less than 2 months for everything, and overall it was a fairly easy process. You just have to get it all done and do what you got to do. So if you have any questions, you can ask and I'll try to answer you. I was able to help a few of my friends out over the past few months because I did have all the information, and they didn't want to go through lawyers. So that part was nice that I was able to help them and let them know everything that they needed to do. So like I said, other states could be completely different. I don't know the process, but overall you can find some information online if you just Google it. You just go to the government websites. You can print the form right there for the physician. But like I said, I didn't find all the information. I didn't know I needed a guardian ad litem report done. I didn't even know I needed a background check. And I did try researching, so maybe I just didn't look in the right places. But that's about it. I just wanted to update everybody on our situation. And it's snowing today. I think it's snowing in most of New England. I'm done with winter already. But we still have a few more months. Well, I hope everyone enjoys their day. And it's a Super Bowl, so I'm excited about that. I've been watching the Chiefs all season because I like their quarterback. And obviously Tom Brady's in it. So you got to watch it no matter what. So I hope everyone enjoys the game and has a great day.